Hey, I should check the mailbox. I got a letter from Adrian and one from Marlo. Let's go read our letters, shall we? We're crossing over the bridge. We're crossing over the bridge. We have another day to play. We're crossing over the bridge. We're crossing over the bridge. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I love it when you send me letters. This is from Adrian. Let's see what he gave in the envelope. Let's see. Dear Teacher Nadine and Teacher Talma, I miss you, and say hello to Mr. B and Mr. Nobody. Oh, we will, Adrian.
Oh, they would love it.
Yeah. Look what he sent. That is a beautiful heart. Thank you, Adrian. Put it back in the mailbox. And now, let's see Marlo's. What is this? Oh, she wrote her name so well. Look at that. M-A-R. See, this is that's Dr. X going into the earth. And Captain Sparky chasing him into the center of the earth. Very good, Marlo. I love how you write your name. Let's see. Oh, this is from Josie's mother, Erica. Look at that. It's a little rocket ship. Josie and Erica. Oh, thank you for making school such a soulful, magical place. Thank you. And I wanted to show you Adri's octopus again, because last time I showed it to you upside down. Now that's the way it's supposed to go. Marcos, here's Marcos's envelope that he sent me. You see, you put your name right here, Marcos Gomez, and that's his address with his zip code, Seattle, Washington. Nadine Caracciolo, 285, now get this address so you can write to me, 285 Patton Place West, Seattle, Washington, 98199. Write me letters, send me pictures, and give me ideas. Kids have the best ideas. And send me more pictures, too. And Talma, too. Send them to Talma, too. Well, I think it's time for Circle. Let's sing Cooperate, shall we? Cooperate. We're cooperating. We're working together and helping each other. We're working together. We're cooperating. All right, kids, let's find our stillness. I want you to imagine. First, I want you to imagine a beautiful bird. It can be any color and it can be any size. And it doesn't have to be a real bird, a pretend bird that you see with your mind's eye and your imagination. Can you feel your heart beating in your fingertips? Now you've found your stillness. Ready for snake eyes? Ready? Snake eyes! Rock your way to the front and rock your way to the back. You put all your weight on the front and you put all your weight on the back. Switch feet. Rock your way to the front and rock your way to the back. You put all your weight on the front and you put all your weight on the back. Preset. Bum ba da ba 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 bum. Now step together straight and tall. Everybody, one and all. Find your focus spot and make a tree. Whoa. That's very tall. I'm looking at one spot so I don't wiggle, my focus spot. Okay, let's try the other leg now. Ready? Look at your spot. Energy going up, up, up through your arms, shooting up. Very good. How about flying now? We're going to do the Superman, Superwoman song. So, we put our foot out, our heel out, our toe out, and our weight's on our back leg, and we're going to fly. Rock to the front and lift off your back leg. Ba 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 bum, ba 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 bum, ba 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 bum, ba 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 bum. Whoa! And now let's try a bird. Ready? You're going to lift one leg up in the back, and then shoulders, elbows, arms. Caw! Caw! Bird sounds, bird sounds. Caw! Caw! All right, let's do a different bird on the other leg. Here we go. I'm going to do a hummingbird. Very good. Very good. How about gargoyles? Remember, you have to find a really crazy looking face for gargoyles. Sometimes the tongue is out too. Okay, we go up on one leg. We flexed with a flexed foot. Oop, let me try it again. Focus point. Very good. Tama, will you do the hero poses for us?
I sure will.
I love
it.
Okay, I'll copy you. Watch Talma.
Okay. First, kids, if you remember, we step one step forward, and then we bend our knee.
Are the hips facing forward?
The hips facing forward, and you're very straight up here, and you raise your hand like that, and push against your back leg. That gives you strength to your position, like that. That's warrior one.
Warrior one. Now, warrior two.
We do warrior two. We leave the leg the same way.
Leg doesn't
just change our body to face sideways like that.
Your hips are facing sideways, right?
My hips, actually, they're facing the same as warrior one.
Oh.
See, if you go like this, you're back at warrior one.
Okay.
If you go like that, you're back at warrior two. Warrior two, and then
now we're going to go forward.
We go forward a little bit, and we go up for the proud warrior. You stretch all the side of your body right here. Up, up, up. You touch the cloud or something. Very tall. And then we rest a little bit. And they call it side angle, but also a resting warrior. You lean, you put your elbow on your knee, and your body is still aside, and you lift your arm sideways like this. And you try to make one line from your pinky toe to your fingers up there. And then you go up, warrior two, and you're done. On one side. Shall we do the other side?
That's my bad side. Oh, let's do it.
You straight, you front face forward, just like that. Arms up. You're very straight. Look forward. Warrior one. Now change. Face the sideways, but your knees are still facing forward, and so is your arm. And then you bend a little bit, yeah, and then you go up like that. That's proud warrior. And then time for a little rest. You rest your elbow on your knee, and you put your arm like this, and you create one line from your finger to your pinky, like that. And then you raise up to warrior two, and then back to, that's actually called tree pose. When you come back to the beginning. So these are the warriors. There is one more warrior that we didn't do, and we can do it if you want. We'll do it. It's like legs like warrior one.
I'm going to watch you, Toma.
You bend your front knee, and now, yeah, and you take your arms and you clasp them back. And you stretch your arms like that, and your chest goes forward, and then you go like this, down, 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 all the way down until you can see your living room from under your leg.
Should your head be over your knee or in between your legs?
No, it has to be.
Oh, no wonder I was always doing it wrong.
Actually,
That's
you can
good.
if you can put your shoulder On this side, it's even better.
Oh, good.
But I cannot quite do it.
Thank you, Thelma.
Yeah.
Now, hands at your side, and don't bend your knees. You put your chin on your chest, and you let it rest, please. Let's roll down slowly. Your head is very heavy. There's an invisible force, gravity, is pulling you down. Sweep the floor, sweep the floor, sweep the doggy out the door. Now sweep to the right, sweep to the left, sweep in the middle, and nothing is left. Now walk with your hands, but not your feet, into downward facing dog. Your head is hanging between your arms, nice and loose. Your feet are pressed into the floor, your heels are pressed in, your bottom's reaching for the ceiling. Let's walk the dog. Do you remember how to do that? I'm going to turn this way. Walk the dog. One heel up, one heel down. One heel up, one heel down. One heel up, one heel down. Both heels up. Press them into the ground. Both heels up. Press your heels into the ground and your bottom stretching up to the sky. Very good. Now gently come to your hands and knees.
No three-legged?
Oh, yes, let's do three-legged dog. You're right, Thelma. Back, three-legged dog. Back to downward dog. And then bend your knee and open your dog. Straighten and bring it back down. Try the other leg. Bend your knee, open the dog, straighten, and bring it back down to tabletop. Tuck. You want a flat back. Tuck in your bottom. Your nose is pointing to the floor. Tuck in your head and your bottom and round your back. That's the cat. Stick out your head and your bottom. Moo. That's the cow. Tuck them in. Stick them out. Moo. Tuck them in. Meow. Stick them out. Now sit on the back of your legs and glue your bottom down. Now it won't come up. Wings back, forehead to the floor. Imagine you're a baby bird in a nest. Here comes mommy. Delicious. Back to table, but now we're gonna dive head, then chest into a cobra. Upward facing dog. Back to child's pose. Slide on through. 1, 2. Back to stillness. Now we'll do a breathing. Let's see if we can clap at the same time. Circle of breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. Hey, 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 hey. Da. We can't hold hands. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Beep, beep. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's go the other way. I'm happy to see you. I'm glad you came to play. And I hope that you have a very snappy day. Everybody sit down. Shall we sing some songs? Let's do the 3, 6, 9. Remember, it's down, clap, down, clap. Ready? 3, 6, 9. The goose drank wine. The monkey chewed bananas on the streetcar line. The line broke. The monkey got choked. They all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Clap, clap, snap, snap, tap, tap, nose, nose, ears, ears, mess up your hair. Now one more time, but a little bit faster. 3, 6, 9, goose drank wine. Monkey chewed tobacco on the streetcar line. The line broke, the monkey got choked. They all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Clap, clap, snap, snap, tap, tap, Nose, nose, ears, ears, mess up your hair. Did you mess up your hair? Who's got the messiest hair? Is it me? Is it Tilly? Who? Let's do my favorite things now. Ready? Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so sad. Or like a cat, or a schnad, or a bag. All right, that was fun. Let's do Tom Bombadil, shall we? Tom Bombadil, he lives on our hill. Tom Bombadil is very, very still. His roots go down into the ground. His branches reach up to the sky. Tom Bombadil, he lives on our hill, on Queen Anne Hill. What happened? How about Zungali Gali? Now, this is an Israeli work song that Talmud taught us. A little bit faster. Zungali Gali Gali, Zungali Gali, Zungali Gali Gali, Zungali Gali. Ege looks le man avodah le man ege looks. Zungali Gali Gali, Zungali Gali, Zungali Gali Gali, Zoom. Very good. How about this land is your land? This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Now this land was made for you and me. As I was walking down a ribbon of highway, I saw above me the endless skyway. I saw below me the Golden Valley. This land was made for you and me. Yes, it was. Let's do Down the Way. Abby loves this song. Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines brightly on a mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. Now I'm sad to say I'm on my way. I won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is spinning around. I had to leave a little friend in Kingston. I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made a stop. All right, you know what? I think we should do Green Lake Monsters. Do you want to do Green Lake Monsters with me? Now remember, a Green Lake Monster lives at the bottom of Green Lake. It's like the Loch Ness Monster, a long-necked dinosaur from the past. Now, I'm going to have to turn the lights off, but here's what you do. Everybody get into a little ball on the floor. And remember, when the Green Lake Monsters wake up, they bubble. They make giant bubbles. The Green Lake Monsters were sleeping at the bottom of the lake. It was very, very late. Everybody in Seattle was asleep. The mommies and the daddies and the grandmas and the grandpas and the dogs and the kitties and the birds, except the owls, because they're nocturnal. That's the time when the Green Lake monsters wake up. When the last child has fallen asleep, the Green Lake monsters begin their giant bubbles. They swim to the top of to the surface and poke their giant heads up. I'm hungry. Are you hungry? Let's go get some pizza, shall we? We're gonna cross over the Aurora Bridge, so don't step on any buses. When we walk, it shakes the ground. I hope I don't break this bridge. Oh, the pizza parlor. It's Zeke's. Luckily, they're closed. Now, we're gonna have to lift the roof off here. We can't even. Pizza! Pizza, 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 pizza. We love our pizza. We eat the pizza. Yum, 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 yum. Oh.
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
I'm full.
Oh, I can barely move. Let's go back to Green Lake. Come on. Swim back down. Good night, Green Lake monsters. Hey, Talma.
Yes.
Good snack. Who brought the snack today?
Mr. Nobody.
Oh,
Look at him.
he's in the room. Mr. Nobody. Oh, Mr. Nobody. What? You can sit here and join us. Come on, Mr. Nobody. What do you say? Yeah.
For the first time, be with us.
It's so nice of you to be with us, Mr. Nobody. How do you like your... Tell me how you like this. Yeah. Whoa, Mr. Nobody. Now that was rude. Never grab. You know that. Let's try some of our snack. I love the way these pretzel rods crunch. Unicorn.
A little bit of cheese. You know, you have a cheese tongue. That you sometimes do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so hungry.
Mm.
Teacher, you didn't know what? We forgot to bring a bottle. Did you remember your bottle?
I forgot my
mine.
bottle. Mm. What are you having at home today? Are you having snacks? Oh, these oranges are good. All right.
A bite of apple.
Glasses. Let's make the number 0 or the letter O and turn it into a C. This is what we do in class.
And then we can make 8.
Here's a C, half a circle C, and let's see. Can we make 8? 8. The number 8. How about a B with 2 bubbles? Let's see.
We might have to break it a little bit. Oh, wait, like this. Oh.
Does that look like a B? Is it going the right way? Let's see. Oh.
Here is a C.
I just did a C.
Oh, you did.
Can you make an E? Oh, wait.
It might be hard.
Yeah. Let's eat these pretzel rods like...
I know how you can make an E. 1.
Oh, yeah. Put it on the table.
3. And then...
Yeah.
You can do 1.
Let's put it on the orange table. It shows better.
Not on this side.
Oh,
better.
okay.
I don't know. This way.
There.
Oh, I need one more piece. Do you have one for me?
How big?
Just like this, guys. Yeah.
Oh,
There.
turn it around.
Can be an E, and then we can take one. It will become a. If we take this one away, it's an F.
Aha. This has to be longer.
Yeah. Here, let's switch. Like that.
F. Okay.
Yeah.
How about a T?
Oh yes.
I'll make a T. T.
How about an L?
Oh, yeah. L.
But you can make
we
an
can make an
N.
M. There.
Or an N.
Here's an M. And if you
Or
turn
a W too.
it's a W if I turn it the other way.
No, this way for you. Yeah, for you it's a W. For the kids it's an M.
Yes, because a W is an upside down
Mm-hmm.
M. I'm going to try one of these grapes. You grow grapes in your backyard.
Right now they're just starting to have leaves. So there's a long way still.
I'm going to eat this pretzel rod like the bunnies eat their carrots. Remember how we do this in class, kids, at snack time? We go. Oh, Mr. Nobody. You've eaten most of your snack.
He did eat.
Good for you, Mr. Nobody. Oh, Mr. Nobody. Are you going somewhere? Where are you going? Mr. Nobody. Yeah,
Are you done?
he's leaving. Mr. Nobody. See you.
Oh.
Come back again. We always set a place for you at our
Yeah.
table. Let's talk about hydrothermal vents. You remember our hydrothermal vents. What is a hydrothermal vent? It's a crack or an opening in the ocean floor, and out of that opening spews minerals and fluid from inside the earth, from the rocks inside the earth. Now, why do we want to study hydrothermal vents? Because scientists believe that life in the ocean began around these hydrothermal vents. Hydro means water, thermal is heat, and a vent is a hole or an opening. So they are underwater volcanoes. Now, what was created around these vents were single-celled organisms called bacteria. Bacteria is all over the world. It's in our bodies. There's 10 times as many bacterial cells in our body as there are human cells. And a lot of them are found in our digestive tract. Some live in dead plants and animals, and they're very important in recycling nutrients. And they give vitamins to us. And they're, you know what? Bacteria is used to make cheese and yogurt. How does bacteria reproduce? It splits in two. One single cell splits in two and makes two exact copies of the first cell. Do you know that bacterial cells divide every 20 minutes? Now, the bacteria were created by consuming minerals that were spewing out of the ocean floor. And what is a mineral? All rocks have minerals. Minerals are quartz. And what quartz is quartz has a particular shape or structure. It's three-dimensional and it has sides. Let me show you one of these pieces of quartz. This is quartz. Do you see it has sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 4-sided quartz, but there's 7 sides, 4 sides, all different shapes. There are many different types of crystals. Salt is a crystal and sugar is a crystal, but the structure of quartz is always in this pointed shape that has walls and sides to it, like a pyramid. So the bacteria were eating the minerals that were coming out of the hydrothermal vents, and they started to multiply. And that is how the first life in the ocean was formed, because they were able to convert chemical minerals into energy. The way trees convert sunlight into energy, that's called photosynthesis. Well, when the bacteria ate the minerals, that is called chemosynthesis. Chemosynthesis. Oh, I can't say it. It's a tongue twister. Here's your homework assignment. Now, Marlo and Lily and Audrey and Bethany and Hugo and Cameron and Zubin, write the word bacteria. B-A-C-T-E-R-I-A. Now, I would like some of you children to name 4 crystals and write them down. 4 different crystals. Remember, we named some: salt, sugar, but you can find more. What does good bacteria do for us? Can you write that down too? How about drawing a picture of a single circular cell and then have one dividing into 2? Not all cells are round. Some are rod-shaped. There's many different shapes for cells. But the single cell that we studied today is a bacteria. There's a bacteria near you. Hey kids, can you guess what this is? It starts with an H. Did you get it? A hydrothermal vent. It's calendar time. Now, it's still the month of April, April. That's right. Now, there were some birthdays in March that we didn't know about because we weren't here. There was Adri's birthday, and Ainsley's birthday, and Jonas's birthday, and Marlo's birthday. Let's sing a most unusual birthday to you, a most unusual birthday to you. It's your unbirthday, but we still want to sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Now coming up, Melina had a birthday on the 19th of April. And let's see, Camden had a birthday. Oh, his birthday's coming on the 30th of April. 30th. So that's the last day of the month of April. April has 30 days in it. And Melina's was on the 19th. 19 comes before 30. 5 comes before 19. And 20 comes after 19. Well, 5 doesn't come right before. 18 comes right before. But all these numbers are before, and these are after. Now, let's sing the Days of the Week song first, okay? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Every day of the week, we have a lot of fun. So let's sing all the days again, one by one. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Very good. Now, let's sing the months again. So we'll start with January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Now, the seasons, do you know what season we're in? The season where everything is growing and flowers are blossoming, seeds are sprouting. It's spring. And this was made by Adri. And she has all the seasons. She has winter, spring, summer, and fall. Isn't that beautiful? Let's sing the season song. It goes, because it goes in the seasons go in a circle. Just like your birthday always comes again, so do the seasons. So the season goes, and the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Okay. I found this magnet book. Do you remember when we made our magnet books? We learned all about magnets? Yes. Look, let's see. Oh! Bum ba da bum! It's Magnet Man! Magnet Man! Magnet Man. He's got all the powers in his hand. He can make things stick no matter how big. He's Magnet Man. Magnets. Now, I brought some riddles. Do you remember the riddles? I wrote these riddles for you. Let's see if you remember the answers and you can guess. Magnets attract only two kinds of metal, and they pull with a force you can't see. We are not made of copper, brass, or silver. What kind of metal are we?
Iron and steel.
Here's the second one. We look the same as rocks, but we don't act the same. We have magnetic powers. Can you guess our name?
Magnetite.
There's two magnets inside of me. One spins and one does not. I only work with electric power. If you unplug me, I will stop. What am I?
Electromagnet.
We are in all magnets. And here's your big clue. One is north and one is south. Together we make two. What are we?
North Pole and South Pole.
When a magnet is near us, we line up a north face. When there's no magnet near, we dance all over the place. What are we?
Electrons.
When you are lost, you look at me. Now listen to what I say. A magnet makes my needle point north, so I can show you the way. What am I?
A compass.
Here's the last one. I surround the planet Earth and keep radiation away. Without my protection, oceans would dry up, and the fish would have no place to play. What am I?
The magnetosphere.
Let's sing the magnetized song. Ready? Remember how it goes? North Pole, South Pole, opposites attract. But if you are the same, you're going to jump back. Ready? Now, North Pole, South Pole, opposites attract. But if you are the same, then you're going to jump back. You got to magnetize. You better magnetize. Magnetize, magnetize, magnetize. All right, one of you is a North Pole, one of you is a South Pole. Everybody come together, bump the belly buttons. Now, you're both the same, you're both South Pole. So you're gonna repel. Wait, whoa, repel. Now backwards, forwards, jumping up and down. We're jumping up and down, but we never make a sound because we're magnetized. I said we're magnetized. Magnetized, magnetized, magnetized. Oh yeah. It's time for Bird Talk with Talma Hargrave and Nadine Caracciolo. Talma, hi,
Yes.
come and tell us some bird stories. You always have the best bird story.
Hey, Teacher Nadine, and hi, kids. It's nice to see you again.
What do you have to tell us about birds today?
Well, just in front of my living room window, there are two big evergreen trees, and there is a couple of crows who built a nest there. And I've been watching them all the time. And I see them coming and going and kind of playing together. But I never saw their nest because it's hidden in the inside the tree, deep inside the tree. So I just know that they're there. And crows build their nest right now, and I still see crows carry stuff in their mouths because they didn't start yet. I hope they will start soon because the time is almost gone to have a nest. And what's nice about crows and why it's so good, because they're a little bit like people. They like to live together in a community, in a colony of crows. And when a pair has their babies in their nest, they're not alone to take care of their babies. The chicks from the year before come and help them.
Wow, so the crows
They-
live in communities like people do.
Yeah,
How else are they like people? Do they learn? Do
they're
they-
very, very intelligent. The most intelligent bird I heard. And also they're more intelligent than some monkeys even. They're so intelligent. They can see you one time and they can remember you
Uh-huh.
for 2 years. And
Wow.
they can even remember you if you put a mask on your face.
Do they teach
They
their
can
children?
And they teach the children, and they can recognize you by the way you walk, and the shape of your body. They know who you are, and because they're so protective of their young, they're really watching. They have a watch crow, on trees up there, on houses, and they look around the neighborhood to see if there is any danger coming. And when they see one, like an eagle, or sometimes even a man, they're afraid of people because they never know what they're going to do. They raise the alarm. And all the crows collect together and they chase the danger away.
Oh,
Like
go ahead.
like if an eagle comes through or flying over the neighborhood, the crows give a signal and 20 crows will rise up and will escort the eagle out of the neighborhood.
Escort the eagle.
No
That's
way.
a nice way to put it.
Right. Yes, Mr. Bo. Any questions? Yeah.
What? You see what's in my mouth?
I do. You did not build your nest yet?
No, I'm building it right now.
Oh yeah, you better
Caw.
hurry. You better hurry.
Yeah.
And you know what, kids? Another thing, crows, the daddies, they have to be 3 years old before they can have eggs, and the mothers, they have to be 5 years old. No, the opposite, I think. And
You know, I heard you talking
how
about.
old are you?
Well,
Bo?
I'm not telling you. I never tell my age. Caw!
Oh,
Now
you-
listen.
Yes.
I heard you say
Yes.
that crows remember people's faces.
Yeah.
Well, I remembered your face. Yeah.
You see? And you know what? I'll tell you something. One year, as I was going to school, I was walking my regular place, and all of a sudden I heard, I didn't hear, I felt a push in my back, and I turned around to see who did that to me.
Well, who did it?
A crow. A crow.
A
And
crow?
The push was so strong that I almost fell forward. It was so strong. Yeah, it was you, Bo.
It wasn't me.
I'm glad.
Caw! Caw!
And then every
Did
day,
it hurt you?
It didn't hurt. And I was glad because, crows have very sharp beaks. So
We
I-
do.
I'm glad that he didn't stick the beak in me. This would be
I
very
would never
painful.
do that. Caw! Caw!
I'm
Well,
glad.
I gotta go now. I'm
Okay.
very busy.
Okay,
I gotta
Bo.
finish building my nest.
Okay.
Let's do go bananas. Ready? Bananas! I'll give you time to stand up. Okay. Bananas unite. Bananas split. Go bananas. Go bananas. Go bananas. Go bananas. Bananas. Woo! Unite. Bananas split. Go bananas. Go bananas. Go bananas. Go bananas. It's story time. And I'm going to be reading The Diggin'est Dog by Al Perkins, illustrated by Eric Gurney. I was the saddest dog you could ever see. Sad because no one wanted me. The pet store window was my jail. The sign behind me said, "For sale." Poor dog. I was tied to a bare, hard floor of stone. I could not even dig for a bone. I was living my whole life alone, a dog that no one wanted to own. And then one day at 4:30, Sammy Brown came through the door. Sam took one look at me and cried, Why are you tied up here inside?" I've always wanted a dog like you, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll take you out to the farm with me, and you can play outdoors where you really should be. I felt as happy as a pup. Woof! When Sam paid the man and picked me up, he rubbed my ears, he scratched my head. I think I'll call you Duke, he said. Well, Sam gave me a collar and he gave me a lead. We left that shop at tremendous speed. Woof, woof! We went a long way out of town. We came to the farm of Sammy Brown, and it was the nicest place I'd ever seen. A pretty white house with a field of green, and in the shade of the apple tree, a special dog house just for me. Next morning, while Sam did his chores, he let me run and play outdoors. I'd never played outdoors before. I'd always lived on that hard floor. I'd never run on nice, soft ground. Now I barked with joy as I ran around. Woof, woof! Sam looked at me and scratched his head. Duke, you need some friends, he said. He blew his whistle, he blew a blast, and many dogs came running fast. Look at them. I guess only dogs can hear a dog whistle. Humans can't hear it. It's too high-pitched. I'd never met a dog before. Now I was meeting 6 or more. They walked around and looked at me. They looked me over carefully. And then at last I heard them say, "He's one of us. He'll be okay. Woof." One dog who wasn't very big suddenly began to dig. The others started digging too. But that was something I could not do. I'd never learned to dig in that store. How could I on that hard stone floor? I tried to dig, but alas, I couldn't. I wiggled my paws, but my paws just wouldn't. I fell on my ear, I fell on my face, I fell on myself all over the place. Oh! The others said, "Duke, you may be big, but you're no good. You cannot dig." They stuck their noses in the air, and they walked away and left me there. "I'll teach you, Duke," cried Sammy Brown. "I'll show you how to dig deep down." He crouched beside me with his hand. He dug a hole in a pile of sand, like this. I tried to, but I still couldn't. I wiggled my paws, but my paws just wouldn't. I'd never learned to dig in that store. Now how could I on that hard stone floor? Sammy cried, and I sighed. My eyes and nose were full of dirt. My paws and claws and elbows hurt. I had a pain across my back. I knew I'd never get the knack. Sam felt sad, and I felt bad. If only I could make him glad. We both knew I'd never get it right. Sam and I, we couldn't even sleep that night. So when the sun rose in the sky, I thought I'd give it one more try. I wiggled one paw. I saw that it could. I wiggled the other, and I saw that it would. I could dig with my paws. I could dig with my claws. I felt no pain across my back. I knew at last I had the knack. Woof! Sammy Brown looked out at me. He saw me digging happily. "Good for you, Duke," Sammy cried. "I knew you'd do it if you tried." So I dug farther. I dug faster. I dug and I dug just to please my master. I dug up the grass, I dug up the weeds, I dug up the daisies, I dug up the seeds, I dug up the fence, I dug up the gates, I dug up the garden of Mrs. Thwaites. "Oh, what are you doing?" I dug up the rooster, I dug up the hens, I dug up the sheep and the pigs in their pens. I dug and I dug and I couldn't stop. I dug up the barber in his shop. I dug up Mr. Rodney Thayer. He was sitting in the barber's chair. I dug my way right through the town. I dug a lot of buildings down. I was having so much fun, I dug up Highway 81. I came to a hill and I dug to the top, but all of a sudden I had to stop. For right in front of me, looking down, there stood my master, Sammy Brown. Uh-oh. Sam didn't smile or pat my head. He only glared at me and said, "I'm sending you back to that animal store. They'll tie you up to that hard stone floor, and you'll never, never dig any more. You did a lot of damage, Duke." I couldn't run. I couldn't hide. Dogs came at me from every side. And then suddenly I knew there was just one thing for me to do. I ran away from Sammy Brown. I dug a hole that went straight down. I left him standing up on top. I dug and I dug and I didn't stop. Whoa, look how deep he's going. How deep I dug, I could not tell, but soon I found I'd dug a well, mud and water up to my chin. I started to sink. I started to yelp. Help, 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 I yelped. Help, help! I could hear them way above my head. I could hear every word they said. One dog growled, "They wrecked our town. This serves them right. Let them drown." But Sam cried, "Duke, you've been bad. You made me sad instead of glad. But we're not going to let you die. We'll get you out. At least we'll try." Then at last I heard him shout, "Maybe we can pull you out." Oh, look what they're doing. They're holding on to each other's tails with their mouth. Slowly, slowly down they came. Each dog part of a long dog chain. I reached up, I touched a nose. I felt them lift me by my toes. Slowly, slowly, bit by bit, they dragged me out of the pit. I thanked the dogs and Sammy Brown, and then I started back to town. I knew I had to dig once more to fix things up like they were before. That's what I did. I dug back gates. I dug back the garden of Mrs. Thwaites. I dug back the roosters and the hens. I dug back all the pigs in their pens. I dug all day in the summer sun. I dug back Highway 81. I dug back everything in town, everything that I'd knocked down. Well, today when I dig, I'm careful now. I'm useful too because Sam lets me plow. He'll never send me to that store or tie me up on a hard stone floor. My dog friends watch and wonder why. They can't dig as well as I. I'm the diggitest dog. The end. What's that sound? Oh, could it be? It is! Hi, kids! Oh, I have missed you so much. Where have you been? You know, I come here every day looking for you, and I couldn't see anybody in the room. I'd knock on the window. Knock, knock, knock. Anybody there? Then I saw Mr. B. Mr. B, let me in! Let me in! He opened the window for me, and I flew in. Oh, where is everybody?
The kids are at home.
What? Isn't this their home?
No, they're at home with their mommies and daddies. This is their school home.
Oh, Mr. B, you know, I saw you riding around the room on that yellow bike. Yeah, you were really zooming around. Oh, well.
Say, Blue Cheeseberry, why is your skin blue?
Oh, well, that's because I'm from the blue cheese planet. On the blue cheese planet, everybody's skin is blue. Am I blue? Am I blue? Ain't these tears in my eyes telling you skin is blue? Nails are too. Look at my nails. Do you like them? I do them myself. Shiny blue nail polish. Oh, yes, everything's blue on the blue cheese planet. And the reason? I'll tell you why. Once upon a time, the blue cheese planet was not blue. It was very much like Earth. The only thing we have in common is the blue cheese planet is in a solar system in the Milky Way, and the Earth is in a solar system
in the Milky Way galaxy, too. But I'm from far, far away. As I said, once upon a time, the blue cheese planet was not all blue. Then, a meteor hit our planet. Boom! And on this meteor was some blue cheese. Now, you know, blue cheese is made with bacteria, and it started to expand and grow and grew and grew, and the cells were multiplying until finally, blue cheese covered the entire planet. Everything began to turn blue. Our skin turned blue, the flowers were blue, the grass were blue, the buildings were blue, everything was blue. It's a good thing we like the color blue. Well, what do you do on the blue cheese planet? Oh, well, I belong to the Blue Cheese Tabernacle Choir. Yes, I have a very lovely voice. Would you like to hear me sing something? An aria? Okay. Now, I don't know why they kicked me out of the Blue Cheese Tabernacle Choir. I still haven't figured it out. But anyway, I'd like to sing an aria for you now. Pretty good, huh? Yeah, I don't know why they kicked me out. Well, I do love to sing, though. You know, kids, I want to do something before I leave. I want to make a magic wish with you. We got to say the magic words. Remember, Hoonga, Doonga, poof! Now, everybody make a wish. You shouldn't tell your wishes, but my wish is for you and your families to be healthy and happy. Now, you take the time right now and make a wish. Think about it. Ready? Let's all say Hoonga Doonga Poof together. Hoonga Doonga Poof! Bye, children. Children, do you remember before we left school we were studying our sight words? Yes. Let's look at them again. Sight words are good just to memorize them and know them, because they're all over the page when you're reading. Now remember, TH makes this. Do you see the word is? This. That's a sight word. That. See the word at? That. Oh, this is the most popular sight word. You'll see it everywhere when you're reading. The. These. Those. Them. You. Y-O-U spells you. Can't. Can. Not. But they took the O out and put an apostrophe. When you say, I can't. Not. Not. G-O. Go. Until. I did it. Say. When. At. Up.
Let's go to the store. To. Do. Was. He was very happy. Look on the table. Up, we did. Remember can't? Well, this is can. He can run. We. Me. And that's the end. Now here's a little sight word poem using all those words. This, that, the, these, those, them. You can't go until I say when. She says yes, but I said no. I will go when they say so. Could, should, would. Me, my, mould. That's not a word. Let's try again. Come here now. We must somehow. Just say bye. You can get there if you try. Which is what? Can be but. See, saw, so. This poem is over. Now I must go. I've got a homework assignment. I want you to make a sentence. Now a sentence is when you put the words together and it expresses an idea or a thought. Like, we will go to the park. That's a sentence. Now, here are some words. There, go, can, up, we. There, go, can, up, we. Make a sentence out of those sight words. And also, here's another assignment. Draw a picture of the blue cheese fairy. Or you can draw a picture of Mr. B. You can draw a picture of Bo the Crow. Or just any picture you want and send it to me. If you want to send me a picture or a letter, send it to this address. Nadine Caracciolo, 2805 Patton Place West, Seattle, Washington, 98199. Kids, remember the kitty cat in our window? There's the kitty cat. Could you zoom in on him, Dick?
Yeah.
Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Let's sing the goodbye song. Ready? It's time to sing goodbye. We're going to hold hands invisibly. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. It's time to sing goodbye. We had a lot of fun, but now we've really got to run. Play together with our friends. I'm so sorry that it has to end. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye.